I really feel like I'm never gonna get a job again. Like, I'm so scared because, like, I have been unemployed for 3 months. I'm not eligible for unemployment because I just moved here. I am so stressed out. Like, this has never happened to me before.
Hey guys, welcome back, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Lumi, and today we're going to be taking a look at some more TikToks about the current state of the job market in the United States. But before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that I've made a Discord server. I'll be doing a giveaway on there once we hit 100 members, so make sure you come check it out, link in the description below.
Like, I've always had a job. Like, I was an honor student, like third in my class, so successful in high school and college, and I have a bachelor's degree in poli-sci. I have 2 years of experience in mental health. I'm a great worker. I'm so organized, but nobody will even give me an interview. And I was crying on the phone with my mom because I was like, what if I literally can't find a job? Like, I've been applying for months. Like, I literally can't find anything. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, am I just gonna live with my parents for the rest of my life? Because, like, I'm not kidding you, I literally cannot get an interview anywhere. And I have applied to hundreds, if not thousands, of jobs in the past few months. I literally don't know what to do. Like, I'm genuinely so scared. Like, I really am terrified. Like, I don't know what is happening in the world right now, but, like, I am a good candidate. I don't know what's happening.
I understand 100% where she's coming from here. It's such a frustrating feeling to know, like, on paper, you look like the best candidate possible for the job, or at least one of the best, right? And there's like this weird cognitive dissonance right now going on in the job market where they won't even give you the time of day. Like, you can be a good candidate and employers won't even give you an email back saying, well, oh, we went with someone else. No, it's honestly extremely frustrating. It's very demoralizing to be a young adult fresh out of college, right, trying to find an entry-level job, and there's just nothing. There's nothing out there, or there's listings for quote-unquote entry-level jobs, but no one's hiring. No one will give you a chance. So it's like, what do? You feel like you're going insane. Like, when I was looking for a job for 6 months until I finally gave up and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do my own thing for a while because, you know, screw this. I hate the feeling of, like, just, it feels like you're chasing after like a magic dragon, you know, like you're chasing after like this magical dragon that you'll never get, right? It's like, what am I supposed to do? Just keep chasing this thing that's just never like coming to fruition? Like, I need to do my own thing because, first of all, I was getting really fed up with the rejection. I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm done applying to hundreds of jobs every month and getting only like a handful of interviews or just no response at all. Like, there was no in between. It was either like, oh, we're actually interested and we'll give you an interview, or it was ghosting. Like, it's just, oh, it's so annoying. Like, and I know a lot of you out there feel my pain and feel this girl's pain too. Like, the job market right now is just absolutely cooked. I think the problem is that there's too many college grads. Like, if you hold a bachelor's degree, you are in one of the worst positions right now to hold a bachelor's degree of all time. Like, there is so many of us and we're all competing for the same jobs. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but every time on LinkedIn I see a new job, it'll say posted 1 hour ago and over 100 applicants have already applied. So it's like, what are you supposed to do? It's come down to this. It's come down to either you know someone at the company already and they can put in a good word for you, or I don't know, your parents are friends with like the CEO and you can like get in that way. Like, it feels like no longer can you get a good job the old-fashioned way, which is just being a good candidate, showing that you have done these like XYZ projects, you've been at a previous company for, you know, 3 or 4 years, right? Like, it feels like none of that stuff matters anymore. Like, the game is rigged. But yeah, I ultimately believe the main two issues are there's way too many people with bachelor's degrees. So the bachelor's degree has it's lost its value. And I mean, that's just basic economics, you know, so it's supply and demand. Anytime there's something that there's just an abundance of, like, you can find it everywhere, the value of it is inherently decreased. So yeah, ultimately, I think a lot of people are just giving up. They're either taking breaks or doing their own thing. Like, for example, for me personally, I can't just sit around and do nothing all day. Like, I have to do something. So this is why I started this YouTube channel. Plus, I wanted to get better at public speaking. So I thought this was a good avenue to do that. So here I am. This is what I'm doing for now.
Our market is so bad right now that when you're trying to apply for a job, your ratio of even getting the job that you're applying for is 0 to none. Also, if you have a job, the job market is so bad that your job is overworking you and still paying you the same salary. They're switching up schedules on you, giving you more work, less pay, cutting budgets on you, pretty much jerking you around all around because they know where the job market is. They know even if you're looking for somewhere else to go, that's also going to probably jerk you around, that they could take advantage of you. Right now, it's like employment abuse going on. Like, you literally are underpaid, tired, and stressed out if you have a job. And if you don't have a job, you're stressed out because you can't find a job and you've been applying to over 100 places pretty much a week, or you've been unemployed for more than 2 years trying to find a job. The job market right now is so bad that you're literally getting abused as a human being. It's super sad.
I agree with her here 100%. It honestly feels like it's downright employee abuse. And the employers, they know it. They know that the job market is really bad right now. They're taking advantage of it. They're taking advantage of you. Because, I mean, obviously it's in their best interest to lowball you, to instill fear in you. Like, this is one thing I noticed at my last company, or at my last job, is that, first of all, there was always some kind of like carrot. They were always dangling in front of us, which was super annoying and very disrespectful because it was so blatant and so obvious. It was like, work a little harder and maybe you'll get a promotion, or if you do this and this, you'll get more money and blah, blah, blah. And it was these things that, like, if you actually went after them, 9 times out of 10, they wouldn't even do anything. They would just give you a pat on the back and move on and act like they never even mentioned, like, the talk of a promotion or a higher salary. And one thing I noticed is that, like, the people who work the hardest, and this is a really important lesson, so please pay attention to this. The people who work the hardest were often abused more. So like, they figured management would be like, oh well, they're working hard anyway, like this is their baseline. So they figured that they basically reward you with more work, you know, because they know that you're gonna do it. And I noticed at my last job, the people who did absolutely nothing, they did the bare minimum, they were the ones who got the promotions. Because I think what the companies felt is like, it felt like that either they were like about to quit or they felt like they didn't have to perform. Like, I don't really understand like the full psychology behind it, but that's my guess. But it's super toxic and it just rewards bad behavior. And the people who actually, like your golden goose employees, you know, the ones who like actually do most of the work at the company, they often get like abused, you know, more stress, more work, longer hours, no recognition, no pay. Like, it's just awful. This is why I hate corporate America, because it's honestly a scam and it's full of abusers and psychopaths. Like, management, full of psychopaths. People who work in management, they just, I think they get off to abusing people. Like, and that's why I think a lot of actually, I mean legit, psychopathic people or people with psychopathic tendencies like these positions of power, you know, or sociopaths. Like, these jobs attract these kinds of people.
The job market right now is so trash that you might as well just stay at that job that you hate until you get like another job locked in. So up until last week, I was unemployed for about 2 months, and the first month I pretty much just chilled, treated it like a vacation. But by the second month, that's when I started applying to places, and I applied to about 10-15 different places, and out of those 15 places, I heard back from maybe only 1 or 2 places. The rest, I didn't get no call, no emails, nothing. And when I had a job, I would see people come on here all the time talking about the job market shit, that it sucks, and I really thought they were just talking. I didn't think it was true until I actually was unemployed and was looking for jobs, that it hit me. It was like, damn bro, they really ain't lying. The job market really sucks right now.
Yeah, it's really become one of those things that you just have to experience firsthand. The mainstream media and the government will put out these reports that make it sound like, oh, everything's okay, you know, unemployment's only at this percent, which is normal, or, you know, it might be a little high, but it's not that bad. Like, that might be true, but first of all, you have to remember that a lot of these numbers, these reports they put out, they're manipulated in certain ways to make it look or sound better than it actually is. Like, apparently, if you've been looking for a job for over a year, they'll just take you out of the equation entirely. It's like you don't even exist, and you might still be looking for a job, but because you fall out of like the minimums or whatever, it's like you're just out of the equation. But yeah, I don't know, that's just my rant for today. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a like down below. Dislike it if you dislike it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think the job market's going to get any better this year, or do you think it's still downhill from here? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, if you enjoy this sort of content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It would help me and the channel go a long way. But anyway, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Later.